Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Mustafa Nasser speaking and you are watching Arabic for Nuns. This is lesson number 4 of this course, Arabic Essentials. This course is meant to give you a solid foundation in some essential Arabic topics. And today's lesson is about the second branch of Arabic nouns, pronouns. This topic used to cause much confusion for Arabic beginners because it's extended and has many classifications. But everything is easy with good arrangement. Subscribe my channel before we go and activate the bell to stay on track. I will also provide the slides of this lesson as a PDF file that you can download for free from the link in the video description. Let's begin. A pronoun in general is a word that is used in place of a noun in order to prevent redundancy. So instead of repeating the noun many times, we can state it once and continue mentioning the pronoun instead. And as long as they replace nouns, it means they can have the features of nouns. They might be subjective, objective, or even genitive. An Arabic pronoun can basically classified into two main categories: obvious, بارز, or hidden, مستتر. What is the difference between them? The obvious pronoun, الضمير البارز, is a pronoun you see in the sentence, whether it's a separate word or is connected to another word as a suffix. So you will see it and you will pronounce it. On the other hand, the hidden pronoun, الضمير المستتر, is hidden. You cannot see it or pronounce it. But if I cannot see it in the sentence, how can I know it exists? We know it is there from the context of the sentence, and we can even estimate it to one of the obvious pronouns. This is the first level of Arabic pronouns, classification based on obviousness. Then, obvious pronouns are further divided into separated, منفصل, or connected, متصل. The first one, separated, is when the pronoun itself is a separate word, like the personal pronouns. I means أنا, he means هو, or she means هي. The other type, connected pronoun, it shows up as a suffix. It might be connected to a noun, to a verb, or even to a preposition. Here is the final image of Arabic pronouns classification. It's better to copy it in your notebook before we dive deeper to explain each branch. Today, I will focus on the separated pronouns, or the personal pronouns. They are obvious pronouns that show up in the sentence as separate words. And mostly they function as the subject of nominal sentences, المبتدأ, which means in most of the cases they appear in the beginning of the sentence. I would like to emphasize two essential points before we list them. First, position of persons in the conversation. It's very important to choose the right pronoun. In English, we have 3 persons. First person, the one who speaks. In Arabic, we call it المتكلم, means the speaker. And then, second person, in Arabic it's called المخاطب, the addressee, the person to which the first person speaks. And then the third person, we call it in Arabic الغائب, means the absent. We call him that as he is not involved in the conversation. Maybe he is in the same place, but he is not participating in the conversation. That's why we call him absent, غائب. So we have first person, second person, and third person, and each person of those has its own pronouns. First person uses I and we in English. Second person is using only one pronoun, you. And third person has he, she, it, and they. And the second point I would like to mention, I've already mentioned it in the previous lesson, which is we do not only consider the number like in English, but also we consider the gender. So practically, each noun or pronoun must be classified as one of these 6 levels. And that's why for each person of these 3 persons of conversation, we will see 6 spaces. Let's begin with first person pronouns, the speaker, المتكلم. In English, they are 2, I and we. I for singular and we is for plural, regardless of the gender. In Arabic, here are our 6 levels: masculine and feminine singular, masculine and feminine dual, and masculine and feminine plural. Lucky for us, first person pronouns in Arabic are also 2. أنا, which means I, for both singulars, and نحن means we, for both dual and plural, regardless of the gender. Simple as that. So, if you are a male or a female and want to talk about yourself, you use the pronoun أنا, I. And if you are a group of 2 or more people, you can use the pronoun نحن, we. Moving now to second person pronouns, the addressee, المخاطب. In English, it's only one pronoun, you. It's working for both singular and plural. But in Arabic, we have our 6 levels again that consider both number and gender. We have أنت, means you, for masculine singular. أنتِ means you, for feminine singular. Notice that they both are the same word, only the case ending is different. In the first one, it's فتحة, أنت. And in the second one, it is كسرة, أنتِ. Then we have أنتما, means you too. And this one works for both genders of dual, masculine dual and feminine dual. Then we have أنتم, means you all for masculine plural. And lastly, we have أنتن, means you all for feminine plural. So the pronoun you in English, only one word, has 5 equivalents in Arabic, as you can see. Lastly, third person pronouns, the absent, الغائب. In English, we have 4 pronouns, he, she, it, and they. In Arabic, as usual, we get our 6 classifications. The first pronoun we have is هو, which means he or it. It means he if we use it for humans, and it means it if we use it for non-humans. Second, هي means she or it, the same as هو. The next one is هما, means they too, and it is used also for both duals, masculine or feminine. Then هم means they all, for masculine plural. And lastly, هن means they all, for feminine plural. To differentiate better between second and third person pronouns, you might have noticed that all second person pronouns start with these 3 letters: ألف, نون, and تاء. As you see, أنت, أنتِ, أنتما, أنتم, أنتن. And all third person pronouns begin with letter ه. هو, هي, هما, هم, هن. Moreover, dual and plural pronouns have the same last letters for both second and third persons. For dual, it ends with the same two letters, mim alif. أنتما هما. For masculine plural, it ends with mim only. أنتم هم. And for feminine plural, they both end up with letter noon. أنتن هن. And that's it. This is the full image of personal pronouns in Arabic. Another point I want to grab your attention to, it's about the dual, al-muthanna. If you focus, you will see in all cases of dual, the gender doesn't matter. For both masculine or feminine, we are using the same pronouns. In first person, we use نحن for dual, regardless of the gender. In second person, we also use one pronoun for both genders, أنتما. And in third person, we also use a single pronoun for both dual genders, هما. So at last, separated pronouns or personal pronouns in Arabic are 12 in number. 2 for first person, المتكلم. 5 for second person, المخاطب. And another 5 for third person, الغائب. Specifying the person whether it's first, second, or third person is not enough to pick the right pronoun. You need also to specify the number and the gender of the person you are talking to or about. Let me use the same noun I used in the previous lesson, and I will form it with each pronoun. The word معلم, a teacher. For first person pronouns, it will be أنا معلم, I am a male teacher. أنا معلمة, I am a female teacher. نحن معلمان, we are two male teachers. نحن معلمتان, we are two female teachers. نحن معلمون, we are male teachers. And نحن معلمات, we are female teachers. Then, second person pronouns, أنت معلم, أنت معلمة, أنتما معلمان, أنتما معلمتان, أنتم معلمون, and أنتن معلمات. And lastly, third person pronouns. هو معلم, هي معلمة, هما معلمان, هما معلمتان, هم معلمون, and هن معلمات. Everything is fine with some practice. Now I will give you some choose the correct answer questions, and I will walk you through the process of solving them. I will give you the sentence in English and some clues on how to choose the correct pronoun. Let's see the first one. I am a student. In Arabic, blank, طالب. طالب means a student. Which pronoun from those will you choose? Let me light it for you. The first thing to do is to specify the person who speaks. Is he first person, متكلم, second person, مخاطب, or third person, غائب? Obviously, it's a first person. Then, the next step, specifying both the number and the gender. We are talking about a singular. A student is a singular, right? So this is enough. No need to check the gender because first person singular uses I, which is أنا, regardless of the gender. So, أنا is the correct answer. أنا طالب. I am a male student. And here the pronoun أنا is equivalent to I am, not only I. Verb to be is not used in present. We will talk about Arabic verb to be later in this course. What if we change it to be a female student? We will still use the same pronoun أنا because it's used for both masculine and feminine. But we will have to convert the noun طالب to feminine by adding تاء تاء, تاء مربوطة, as we learned in the previous lesson. أنا طالبة. I am a female student. Let's move to the second question. They too are doctors. In Arabic, blank, طبيبان. Which answer will it be? The answer will be هما, which is they for dual, because this is a third person dual, and for dual third person we use هما, regardless of the gender. So here, if they are two female doctors, we will keep using the same pronoun, هما. هما طبيبتان. The next one, you are beautiful. Blank, جميل. The answer is أنت. Second person, masculine singular. What if it's a female, جميلة? Which pronoun will it be? It will be أنت. أنت جميلة. You are female engineers. Blank, مهندسات. The answer is أنتن, because it's second person feminine plural. In case if they are male engineers, which one will it be? Yes, it will be أنتم, you for second person masculine plural. أنتم مهندسون. The next one, you are two students. Just focus. Here we have a male and a female. In Arabic, blank, طالبان. What is the correct answer? It will be أنتما, because as we said, gender in dual doesn't matter a lot in choosing the pronoun. But there is a point here. Why did we say طالبان, which means two male students? In a case like this, when we have a group of mixed gender, the masculine will always prime. That's why we said طالبان instead of طالبتان. Let me clarify this point. In case of having a group of both males and females, in this case, masculine primes over feminine. We will use the noun, pronoun, adjective, or even verb conjugation for masculine. Why? Because, as we said in the previous lesson, masculine is the default gender. So, we will use it in case of mixed genders, even if number of males in the group is less than number of females. Like having only one male and 99 females. Masculine will still prime over feminine. Let's have this example. You are diligent. Here we have a group of mixed gender, both males and females. In Arabic, which translation for this sentence will be correct? أنتم مجتهدون. أنتن مجتهدات. أنتم مجتهدات or أنتن مجتهدون. The answer will be the first one. Both pronoun and adjective will be masculine. أنتم, they for masculine plural, and مجتهدون means diligent for masculine plural. Why? Because this is a group of mixed gender in which masculinity primes over femininity. Now it's your turn. Get the translation of these words in Arabic and then form them with all the 12 personal pronouns we presented today, as we did previously with the word معلم. You can download the slides of this lesson as a PDF file and join our Facebook group from the links in the video description. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, activate the bell, and like the video. See you in the next lesson.